Are you starting a principalship this fall? If so, then this one strategy can really help with your transition. Hi, everyone. My name is Daphne Walbridge from the First Year Principal, and I help new and aspiring principals thrive as conscious leaders. And I do this by helping them narrow that first year learning gap, which is often very daunting for new school leaders. So today I want to talk about a very simple strategy that you can implement to help transition from your role of teacher to principal. And basically, it's to have a plan of entry or an entry strategy to help you get to know your staff a little bit better and to kind of hone in on where the strengths lie within your staff so you can be in a better position to make decisions which will positively impact your school. So basically, I'm talking about a survey you can send your staff during the summer or when you first discover you're a principal, that you've landed the principalship. So let's assume that it's the end of the school year and you've landed the principalship for the fall and you're really excited and you want to start to get to know your staff. So what you might want to do is craft a simple survey to get to know the people you'll be working with next year. And I would send this out to not only your teachers, but your support staff as well, meaning your paraprofessionals or your custodians, your secretary, everyone you'll be working with, just to get an idea of where their strengths are and where they might need a bit more support. So what do these questions look like? Well, basically, you're looking for open-ended questions because you want them to share with you what they're feeling, and you want to make sure that they're feeling heard, seen, and valued and validated. So I'm thinking of what Patrick Lencioni calls the three pillars of questioning, which is the humble, hungry, and smart. So humble, when you're asking questions that will show that they are they're not looking for the limelight. They're looking for they're prioritizing teamwork. So an example of a question could be, describe, group work or a project you've done with colleagues that made you proud. Something, questions in your survey that would help you detect how they value teamwork. And I will put, with this video, I can put an example of Patrick Lencioni's questions, which are really, really great. So you can get that on his site. Actually, if you go to the Patrick Lencioni's site, I'll put a link to it so you can access this PDF because they're very good questions, and you can inspire your survey. You can write your survey can be inspired with these questions. So I will put a link to Lencioni's website in the description box of this video. The other pillar will be hungry. So in other words, are they loyal? Are they willing to go the extra mile for your school, for the staff, not always counting their minutes, counting, keeping score of what they're doing. That's also very important to know because, when you know who is keeping score and who isn't, it's easier to delegate and to get a better sense of your profile. So there'll be questions related to that as well. And smart. Now, smart, I'm not talking about IQ, rather, I'm talking about EQ, so emotional quotient. So do you have staff members who are highly attuned to other people's feelings and reactions and have a heightened sense when it comes to communication, when to send an email, when to place a phone call, when to meet people face to face, to have conversations. This is really important because when you can hone in on the members of your staff who have a high EQ, then you know again where to position them according to any initiatives that may present themselves throughout the year. So knowing where the strengths lie in your staff will help you put the right people in the right seats on the bus, right? I'm thinking of From Good to Great, the famous book From Good to Great, right? So they say, make sure to put the right people on the bus, but sitting in the right seats. So these types of surveys, they're these entry surveys, or these get to know you surveys, that focus on these 3 key pillars of being humble, hungry, and smart. And again, I'm going to post the link to the website to access more information on this. Will help you really get a better picture of who is on your staff and where their strengths lie, and where you might want to avoid certain pitfalls with them, right? Certain projects with them or something. So it just helps you get to know the people a lot better. So that is the tip I have to help you transition this fall into your new principalship. I hope this video was of service to you. If you know somebody who is going to be experiencing their first year as a principal next year in the fall, please send this video along to them. And also make sure to check out thefirstyearprincipal.com for a lot of free resources to help new and aspiring principals thrive as conscious leaders. And my new book is out as well, thefirstyearprincipal.com, 52 practical lessons to help new principals thrive as conscious leaders. So it's available on Amazon as well. I'll see you next week for our next coaching. Bye for now.